Frank Okunak on radical accountability and continuous improvement. In a world where companies rise and fall overnight, Frank Okunak stands out for one simple reason: discipline. The most successful leaders don't avoid problems. He says they confront them. They fix what's broken, whether it's a process, a team dynamic, or a mindset. For more than 30 years, Okunak has built a reputation as a business leader who gets results by staying grounded in reality. His career spans multinational corporations, startups, and restructured businesses. From his years as Chief Operating Officer at Weber Shandwick to his current role as an advisor at IPM, he's guided organizations through change with a steady, practical hand. Okunak's approach to leadership was shaped early on. After earning his bachelor's degree in business management from Rutgers University and an MBA from the University of Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Business, he entered the world of finance and operations. There, he learned a lesson that would define his entire career. Success depends on accountability. Leaders must own the outcomes, good or bad. He explains, it's not about having all the answers. It's about setting a clear vision, empowering your team, and standing behind them when things get hard. That philosophy helped him move quickly through leadership roles, where he developed a reputation for balancing numbers with people. He was known not just for improving efficiency, but for building teams that trusted him to lead through tough transitions. In 2008, Okunak joined Weber Shandwick, one of the largest global public relations and communications firms, as Chief Operating Officer. His job was to guide the company through a time of expansion and digital transformation. At Weber Shandwick, he focused on structure and strategy. He oversaw financial systems, built human resources programs, and developed learning initiatives for employees across international markets. He also led diversity and inclusion efforts that expanded leadership opportunities within the firm. We built systems that made growth sustainable. Okunak says, discipline isn't about control. It's about giving people a framework where creativity and innovation can thrive. His calm, data-driven approach helped Weber Shandwick grow stronger during a period when many agencies struggled to adapt to new technologies and client expectations. After 14 years at Weber Shandwick, Okunak shifted his focus to advising startups and emerging businesses. The change offered him a chance to apply his corporate discipline to smaller, faster-moving teams. He soon noticed a common problem. Startups don't fail because of bad ideas, he says. They fail because they ignore the fundamentals. Okunak's advice for founders is straightforward. Create a solid business plan, understand your competition, and maintain at least 12 months of working capital. Passion doesn't pay salaries. He often tells entrepreneurs, vision doesn't cover vendor invoices. His work with early-stage companies has reinforced a theme that runs through his entire career. Growth depends on preparation, not luck. Okunak's leadership philosophy can be summed up in 5 words. Fix what needs fixing, always. Featured in the Good Men Project. His framework for resilience blends honesty, adaptability, and purpose. You can't fix what you refuse to acknowledge. He says, the first step toward improvement is accepting reality. No excuses, no deflection. He believes resilient leaders are those who act before problems become crises. That means identifying weaknesses early, encouraging open communication, and fostering a culture where employees feel safe to speak up. A resilient organization isn't one that never experiences problems. Okunak explains, it's one that's built to deal with them effectively and quickly. His approach draws from the concept of Kaizen, or continuous improvement, The idea that small, consistent changes lead to lasting results. Improvement isn't an event, he says. It's a discipline. For all his focus on systems and structure, Okunak is equally passionate about people. Outside of work, he volunteers at Eva's Kitchen in Paterson, New Jersey, where he helps serve meals and mentor those in need. Service keeps you honest, he says. It reminds you that leadership isn't about titles. It's about responsibility. He also mentors young professionals, sharing lessons from decades of experience. His advice is simple but powerful. Stay curious, take initiative, and be proactive about your growth. Don't wait for a promotion to start learning the next job. He tells mentees, own your path, learn from every stumble. As the business landscape grows more unpredictable, Okunak's ideas feel especially relevant. He teaches leaders to prepare for change, not just react to it. You can't predict every challenge, he says, but you can build systems that help you adapt. That mindset, anchored in resilience, accountability, and purpose, defines his legacy. Whether advising a global firm or a startup, Okunak's message is consistent. Leadership begins with honesty, thrives on discipline, and endures through service. Progress starts the moment you stop ignoring what needs attention. He says, if you're willing to face reality, learn fast, and keep improving, there's nothing you can't fix.